Fam, what's going on? It's Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. This is just in. The Miami Hurricanes have dropped their first game of the college football season. Now, going into this game, they were ranked number 4 in the latest college football playoff rankings with a record of 9-0. Coming into this game, I questioned if Miami was a contender or if they are a pretender. So first off, let's give credit to Georgia Tech and a former Alabama football coach in Brent Key, who's done a really good job with Georgia Tech, right? We've seen the emergence of Georgia Tech throughout the years under Brent Key. Another coach who's done a really great job is Mario Cristobal. But I think when you look to Miami in the games that they have played in, you see that they've trailed in a lot of their games as of late. We remember the game against Virginia Tech. It was back and forth, and the way that game ended was a little bit controversial. They were trailing to Cal before beating the Cal Bears by a score of 38-39. Then against Louisville, they went back and forth, 52-45. And against Florida State, they came away with a convincing win over the struggling Seminoles, and then they were back and forth with Duke, coming away with a 53-31 victory. Now, look, I don't think anybody is questioning the ability of Cam Ward. I think he's done an amazing job. He is that guy. He is a fantastic quarterback, and I think that we're going to see him do an amazing job in the NFL. But I think we can point to the fact that the ACC is not like the SEC or even the Big Ten for that matter. I think one of the things you look at with the ACC is overall Miami, SMU, Clemson, Louisville, even Pittsburgh. I mean, these teams have some pretty good records. Pittsburgh's sitting at 7-1. Where would these teams be if they were in SEC play? That's why I'm a big proponent of the top 4 teams. When you look at the college football playoff rankings, we should go off the best top 4 teams, period. And I get it. They had to be able to convince the Big 12, the Big 10, that each of the conference champ was going to get a seat at the table and a bye in the opening round. I just think that the quality of the SEC overall, it is really superior to even that of the Big Ten, to be honest. So when you look to Miami and their record today, losing to Georgia Tech, I'm not surprised to see it. I thought maybe since Clemson lost to Louisville that kind of Miami would have the highest opportunity to win the ACC. And who knows, they still could. They match up with SMU and they come away beating the Mustangs. But I just feel that the SEC is the dominant conference in college football. I don't think anybody can argue that. I think that Cam Ward is a great quarterback. I don't think anybody can argue that. But I think people can argue that Miami doesn't have a defense, and grass basketball can only take you so far. What are your thoughts about the Miami Hurricanes? Where would they be if they were in the SEC? Like, for example, who wins, Miami or Ole Miss? Who wins, Miami or Vanderbilt? Who wins, Miami or South Carolina? Interesting to think about. We will keep you posted. Please join us for our watch along tonight as Alabama takes on LSU at Tiger Stadium, a place that Nick Saban said is the toughest place in all of college football to play at. I will be live during the game and for post game right here on Bama Football on YouTube.